Hey guys, I do need to make this video, but I actually just wanted to show off my new bed. I made this all by myself. It is my dream bed. It's not for everybody. I'm not saying it's for you, but I love it. Love it! Okay, modular socket update. It's actually at my house. Can I show it to you? No. But I do want to tell you about it because remember that place that I shared with you last week? On the end of my limb that is so stinking sore? Well, the callus pads that I was using are actually really working. They're doing a great job. So I've been able to minimize my callus, and I'll get back to the modular socket in just a minute, but the modular socket is what will fix this issue. So on the end of my limb, I have a very sore spot. Even just taking off my liner and putting it on makes it hurt. But right here at the end of my little nub, let me position myself so that you can see it. See that sore spot? See how red it is? It's so painful, it hurts. That's the part that hurts because my bone sticks out right there. See, whenever I pull my skin? Can you see it? See how it sticks out? Whenever I am held up in my socket, everything pulls like this because I'm held up here. I don't actually walk on the end of my socket. If you're new here, I don't walk on the end of my socket. These have been helping. I just take one of these and I put it right there on the end to protect the callus that's now almost gone, and the skin is not as sensitive anymore, which is great, but that is almost gone. And then I put my liner back on, and then I put my leg on. I look down the middle of it to see what side is what. So one side has lines and the other side does not have lines. And so I always wear the side that doesn't have lines up, and I always want to wear it the same way because it learns the bend of my knee, and it's just way more comfortable to put it on the exact same way every time rather than switch it up. Which was one of the questions that I had before I was an amputee. I kept putting it on different ways, not really putting any thought or effort into how I put it on. And then I realized from Footless Joe, one of her videos, she said, oh yeah, I always put it on the exact same way because it fits like a glove. And that made so much sense to me. And so I've been doing it that way ever since. It now shapes to my leg. It always bends in the same spot on my knee and on the back of my knee, and it always has the same area right here. Anyways, the modular socket is amazing. I cannot wait to introduce you guys to this. He shipped it to me to try it to see if it will work. Right now we're trying out a couple of different defects in it because it's a prototype. There are so many different things that can go right, can go wrong, that need to be adjusted, whatever. Right now it's the latch system. He sent me some latches and different things to try to see if it would tighten enough comfortably for any demographic of people. So some people don't have a lot of grip strength, some people are young, some people are elderly, some people are just in the middle general people, right? So it has to be universal, it has to be able to be comfortable for all people to use. He's actually sending me a couple of other pieces of it because it's modular. I can clip things on and clip things off, which is the beauty of the entire socket, right? So if your leg swells, if it doesn't, if it loses volume, you can adjust this socket, which is amazing. This is amazing. This socket, for example, it is hard. It's carbon fiber. There is no bend to it. You can't smash it. Like, it is what it is, right? Which is good. Like, I need this socket to be stable. But if this modular socket works, I have an example. For whatever reason, my body has decided to be gluten intolerant, right? I don't even know what that is. But for whatever reason, I can't eat gluten anymore. Call it celiac, call it a wheat deficiency, I don't know. I ordered one of those Everlywell kits and we'll see what it says. But the point is, I have been wearing, this is a 5-ply. By the end of the day, I will be in 8-ply worth of socks because in the morning with a 5-ply, my socket fits. As I walk around, I lose volume and my socket doesn't fit anymore. So then I add socks to make up that lost volume, right? When I was going through this the past 2 weeks of this whole gluten thing, I noticed when I woke up, 5-ply was too big. It was too much. I couldn't get my socket on. So I tried 3-ply and I was like, wait a minute, this is still cutting off the circulation. Why am I so swollen? I went all the way down to liner only, and it was almost cutting off circulation. That's when I was like, okay, hang on. Everybody stop what you're doing. Because I have been in 5-ply for months now without any fluctuation, no volume change, no nothing. 5-ply. When I wake up, when I go to bed, 5-ply. And now I'm wearing my liner and my socket. So that's 5 millimeter difference of fluctuation. This is where the modular socket comes in. Had I continued swelling, I would not have been able to put my socket on. Therefore, I'm in a wheelchair and I can't take care of my family the way that I need to take care of them. I have to take people to field trips and school and the grocery store. Mind you, I'm a single mom, okay? My husband is gone. He's gone for weeks at a time. It's me. That's it. I'm here for emergencies. I'm here for school. I'm here for the cooking, the cleaning, all of it. It's all me. There is nobody else, okay? So if I end up in a wheelchair, I can't effectively take care of my family. I can, but it's not ideal. So my thought was, I need to figure this out, and I need to figure it out quick because I have like 1 to 2 more mornings before I'm in a wheelchair. So I cut out everything. Unless it was chicken or vegetables, I cut it out. And then I started reducing my swelling. I started wearing more socks again. 1-ply, 3-ply, 5-ply, got all the way up to 7-ply. That's how I figured out that I had an intolerance to something, because every time I ate gluten or something with gluten, I swelled back up. That's what I mean whenever I say listen to your body, by the way, because I didn't understand that. In my younger years, people would say listen to your body, and I'm like, it's not saying anything. The modular socket would solve this issue because it can expand and contract as much as you need it to. So much so that children can wear it and it can expand all the way up to an adult socket, the same socket. It's genius, guys. Absolutely genius. And I can't wait to show it to you. But it was at my house. We tried these latch systems. He's gonna ship me a couple more things. I'm gonna zoom in on another call. Whenever my husband comes back, he holds me up while I try the socket on. It's very important for me to have stability whenever I'm trying on this socket because it is a prototype and it's not all put together yet. So I have to wait for my husband to come home. I have to wait for the parts to be delivered. And then we zoom and we get it all done safely and carefully, very, very carefully. And then we send it back and he works on more parts and then he sends it back. Hopefully, it'll all be done this year. Hopefully. I don't know because I'm not the one developing it. I don't know their schedule. But they did invite me to come back to the University of Maryland at my 2-year mark because that's whenever we can film legally. The University of Maryland says you can't film under 2 years of being an amputee. Not sure why, just the number that they chose. So in July, I will be 2 years and I can go back and film and share it with you guys. I'm really excited about this. I hope that it comes quickly because it is going to revolutionize this entire industry. I'm so excited about this modular socket, and this one fits well enough for now that hopefully by the end of the year, I will have a new socket to show you and completely show you, and it will be available on the market. We'll see. We'll see. I hope you guys found value in this video. Have a great day.